about the really long. Ooh, sorry about the really long starting screen. I went downstairs to make tea and realized I had a whole bunch of stuff I needed to do still. So yeah. Speaking of which, I'm eating my breakfast. I have a game already on this. I'm gonna skip that and start new because I haven't. Last time I played this game was, I think, on stream 2022 or something. It was a while ago, and there is a chance. I'm gonna let you know now. There's a chance that it's gonna crash my PC. I think I fixed it. I think when I played this, I was having a crashing problem, and I fixed it. But I don't remember if that was the case or not, or if it just did that. But I do remember the last time I streamed this game, everything just died. The Omnissiah was upset. We will see, though. I don't think that's going to be the case. I really do think it was based off of, like, the time period, basically. I had, like, a problem with crashing, so, yeah. Anyway. Start on normal. I will not skip the tutorial just because I don't remember how it's played. So, I mean, I remember XCOM vaguely, but like the exact buttons on what to click where, we'll do it. The 41st Millennium. A time of darkness and war. The Imperium of Man claims the whole galaxy in the name of the God Emperor. It fights an endless war against Xenos from without, heretics from within, and supernatural horrors from beyond. Alongside the Imperium's war fleets serve the Adeptus Mechanicus. They are the tech priests of Mars, guardians and reclaimers of humanity's technology, ever searching for remnants of knowledge from man's glorious past, exploring the depths of the galaxy for worlds long lost to mankind. In the name of their machine god, they manufacture the Imperial war machines within gigantic foundries, known as Forge Worlds. Gradually, the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus shed their human weaknesses, replacing their limbs and organs with machinery that is both stronger and spiritually pure. Their leaders, the inscrutable Magi, protect the Forge Worlds and explore the farthest corners of the galaxy with their cohorts of Skitarii troops. I didn't explain what Skitarii are, but anyway. It is a time of warfare, tragedy, and portents of doom. Across the benighted galaxy, the Adeptus Mechanicus are one of mankind's last defenses against a new dark age. Or perhaps they will be the ones to hasten its dawn. Oh, I'm eating food. Making me read. Hold on. An echo in the noosphere, Magos. An old transmission lost in the warp and only recovered now. Is it worthy of our attention? The Great Divide torments the galaxy. The resources of the Adeptus Mechanicus are stretched thin. Technically, it's voiced. You can hear him talking. It's just, it's all in binaric, so. We are weaker than ever. The Imperium at large knows it not. This represents an unknown, but possible key to victory. I like this dude's name is Faustinus. It's like, ooh, wonder what he's like. An opportunity to research, perhaps avert the ill fate that has befallen us. The transmission's origin is Silva Tenebris, part of the Emissus Solaris within Ultima Segmentum. Search the rolls, Redditus. Gather them. Four months later. Whoever finds this transmission and follows me here, give thanks and you will see what I have seen. But be wary, my fellow seekers of knowledge. Whatever lies beneath this world, I fear. I hope I have woken it, and came to this world to investigate its ruins, but I found so much more. Terrors, yes, threats to body and soul, but by the Omnissiah I found such wonders. This is the last transmission of Magos Rishik. He vanished while on an explorer mission to investigate Venus structures on Silva Tenebris. Oops. Yeah. Hypothesis, he found something. Our mission on this world is to ascertain any Xenos presence, and if we find it, eliminate it as a threat to the Imperium. The opening of the Great Divide means that we can call no additional support from the Forge Worlds. We must achieve this with the troops and resources we bring with us. Benefit analysis, peace for sector, knowledge for mankind, plus potential, plus opportunity. An opportunity to destroy the works of the Xenos, Scavala, not appropriate them. Themyscurian manuscripts, verse 619. What the enemy built, let it be made asunder. For us, it will be as has a house of sand and knives. Mega, we are approaching the target coordinates. Yeah, the song. Eastern Fridge, Silva Tenebris, coordinates 3.1415. Funny, I got it. It's high. Times 1.618034. I'm sure that's something else too, I don't know. I think that's half a pi? Probably not. Maybe? I'd like to point out something real fast. Hold on, let me move off so you can see the text. The Mechanicus largely replace all of their body parts with metallic bits as much as they can. Like, this person, based on the image I'm seeing, is likely just the upper half of her face and brain. That's probably all that's left to her. But she took the time to give herself robo-boobies to make sure you knew. Make sure you knew she was a lady at one point. There she is. There she is. Temperate climate, atmosphere standard, breathable. Muscatari troops should be able to operate down there without trouble. Are they ready to make landfall? As soon as we're in stable orbit, Magos. Administration records indicates a single colony. St. Edric's Hope. St. Edric's Hope on the surface near the Xenos ruins. No contact recorded in 2 centuries. Colony presumed failed. The Scutari will deploy to the surface near the ruins along with a team of tech priests under my direct command. I shall monitor them from the command throne on board. Serosco Reditus will serve as my eyes on the surface. We make landfall at once. Yes, Magos. I'll set up a forward command post. Reshik's transmission looked like it came from underground. We'll secure any entrances to an underground structure so your tech priests can begin their exploration. Hold on, I'm gonna, before I read all that, I'm so close to finishing my food, give me a second. It's leftover lasagna. Okay, one second. Throwing the plate away. Because I was hyper efficient today, I did a paper plate. Alright. This tomb reeks of stale, dusty antiquity. Its once stern architecture is littered with debris and tarnished with the patina of age. Here and there, fissures in the structures cast feeble light over cracked and tarnished metal. The tomb was once brutalist and oppressive, as if designed to crush the spirits of its inhabitants. It is no less intimidating now. But instead, hold on, sneeze. Bless me. Well, instead of evoking a merciless guiding intelligence, it speaks only of decline and death. This place seems abandoned at first glance, but as the exploratory troops move through its hushed corridors, the ancient dust stirs and something long dead begins to take on a facsimile of life. My tea. Going by our fragmentary information, it looks like a buried tomb structure. Then the sword of the Omnissiah is ready to fall. We deploy immediately. Let secrets of this world equal 0. I counsel caution, Magos Festinius. Our purpose here should be to destroy the threats of the avian, not to bask in its blasphemy. Aphorisms of the Logic Saints 791. In the presence of the Xenos lies the invisible miasma of corruption. Destruction is not possible from orbit, Videx. The structure is too deeply buried. In Skivala, I have no intention of plundering whatever trinkets I can from this place. But I do. The Explorer unit of Tech Priest is inside the tomb and ready to proceed, Magos. There's no telling what we will find. My men will hold the perimeter in case of the unexpected. It would be folly to commit our whole manpower to the unknown, especially when the potential of moral threat exists that the Skitarii are less able to withstand. I have the greatest respect for my Skitarii, but they are still far from the transcendence that a Tech Priest affords. I agree, Subdomina. I shall lead the mission in person from the command throne. Servo Skull Redditus will show my eyes and ears on the ground. Omnissiah be praised. We are going in. Indigenous Mechanicus are a curious breed. They explore and interact with machines they do not fully understand. Within this tutorial, you have to explore the interface to discover what to do. Like a true Tech Priest, you must experiment in order to learn. I'll help you out on this one time. Left mouse button, click on the adjacent room to move. I could have experimented. I forgot that they did that. The tutorial was like, hey, figure it out. Like a real Tech Priest, idiot. These xenohieroglyphs, I know of them. They are my undoers, Necrons, mysterious, ill-researched, corruptive. This could be a rare sample of the Necron language, Magos. We have barely any knowledge of it. Collecting data from this obelisk could move our understanding of the language ahead for the first time in centuries. This is the work of the alien, Magos. Codex fulminates 8312. Show caution and scorn in all things. Sometimes Tech Priests will feed back important information about what they encounter in the room. These situations require you, our commander, to make decisions. There will be consequences, so choose wisely. Ahead is an obelisk-like object covered in what can be only described as hieroglyphic symbols. It almost reaches the tall ceiling of this chamber. Scourge, destroy the obelisk. Scrutinize, examine the inscriptions on the obelisk. Secure, check the surrounding chambers for potential dangers. Scrutinize. I'm going tech hungry. Detecting a massive energy spike from inside the tomb. Something's happening in there. Something huge. Noctilith source detected, also known as Blackstone. Request collection immediate. He looks like a villain. I didn't read that. Oh well. We've got servitors and a couple of Magos. These aren't Skitarii. These are servitors and Magos. Okay. I see there are villains up ahead. Necrons. Rezek did encounter them after all. No wonder he didn't make it off this planet. Every datum we have says they are as deadly as they are inhuman. The cohort encounters resistance in the form of Xenos constructs, not flesh and blood creatures, but artificial bodies that move with precision and coordination. Follow the established combat protocols. It shall be done by the book. Caution. Exercise extreme caution. Do not charge it too heedlessly, lest the trickery of the alien be our downfall, or be aggressive. The aggressive stance of the Tech Priest ensures they will not be outmaneuvered or risks running headlong into the fire of the enemy. Do it by the book. Combat will be joined along the according to the long-established tenets of the Adeptus Mechanicus, for good or ill. I figure I could slowly corrupt myself. And going into, like, doing things beyond normal. Xenos form detected. Confirmed. Readiness cognitors. Cognitors now function for synthetic forms. Okay. Overwhelming incitement. Finally, we can study this standard construct. Necron warrior. Weak spots detected. Plus none equals concerning. I wonder what the symbols emblazoned on the torso. It must... Who are you? Do not underestimate. Gauss weaponry, highly volatile. This is true. I've heard of our brothers and sisters of the Mechanicus have lost their lives trying to solve the mysteries of these Xenos weapons. Approach with caution. It is also double-checking cogitators? Cogitators! I know that word. Why can't I remember that? There we go. Double-checking cogitators. Widely known that the will self-repair, plus reanimate, plus reconstruct themselves if left to the time to do so. Wounds that would instantly kill a Skitarii are the equivalent to Class C grays to Necrons. Kill all enemies. At the start of this fight, every fight must decide the location of your units on the field of battle. You can only place units on the highlighted squares. Click on a square to place a unit. I would like to turn my camera, please. There we go. Why am I rotated straight up and... Okay, whatever. Two Necron warriors. Hello? Oh, as a Magos. We'll run you up the side here. Yeah. Oh, I have to click on the Magos Jeremiah or Magos Menarius. Do I not have a Skitari? I thought I did. Okay. How do I... What's the... Okay. I guess I'm just... straight up and down now. Oh, there we go. There we go. I figured this would be behind the wall, you know? I guess it wasn't behind enough. To move a unit, left mouse button, click on the blue outline surrounding that unit. Then you can then confirm the movement. To decline the movement, simply right mouse button anywhere. You've just moved your tech priest to a source of cognition points. Cognition points represent the valuable information of the tech priest harvesting. There are several ways to collect cognition points. The fastest way is moving your tech priest to the source of cognition points. There are many other ways to collect cognition points, so look around to find out what they are. Be very specific about how I say that. Cognition points are stored at the bottom of the screen in the cognition point gauge. Cognition points are a shared team resource, so plan ahead. This is your servo skull. The skull of a faithful servant to the Messiah is augmented to be a useful companion. Every tech priest has their own servo skull. Servo skulls are very helpful in combat and cognition point collection. Select an enemy to find out its battle statistics. No, I want this. You've selected a weapon that is not in range of any target. Look for the weapon's icon to appear on your desired target, or click on the range. Check the range of the weapon. Oh, I see. Okay. He's got rocks. What? He took more damage and he had rocks? You've gathered enough cognition points to be able to use a cognition point powered weapon. And weapons like the Phosphor Serpenta require cognition points to use. Look at the right hand side of each action to learn the cognition point cost of that action. Phosphor, which is not Phosphex, it's different, but you know, it is close. Oh, I can see I can use the cognition to get up closer. You're about to use cognition movement that happens when you move the orange outline. Yes. And then shoot him. I guess shooting happened first. You've revealed the statistics of this enemy. Knowing your enemy's stats will greatly increase your chance of success. Servo skulls, HP, physical armor, and energy and armor statistics. Then you decide what weapon types, physical or energy, work best against them. Well, what are their stats? I wish I knew them. Apparently I learned them, but I didn't know them. I guess send out your skull for this boy. And then hide behind the pillar. Hey. We're right fucking here. Hell yeah. You'll be able to call the members of the cohort as the battle goes on. This will happen at the start of every round. You need cognition points to deploy troops. Servitor, go. You, go. They are but chaff. Butt chaff. In Mechanicus, there are two types of units to control. Tech priests, the units you've already commanded, or troops, such as the ones you've deployed on the battlefield. Okay. Troops are your servants and cannon fodder. They don't have access to as many weapons and skills as tech priests. However, they are very useful and should not be overlooked. Get over there, buddy. Hit him. You've not revealed the statistics for this target. As a result, the amount of damage is unknown. Servo skulls, specialized weapons, and other skills reveal the life of an enemy. Hit the end turn, but yeah, I already had to do that earlier. When an enemy moves out of melee range, providing your unit has a melee weapon, the enemy will trigger an opportunity attack. An opportunity attack gives your unit a free melee attack on an enemy. Each unit can only perform one opportunity attack per round. killing Necrons isn't simple. Necrons are made of a self-repairing metal that is able to knit together dismembered limbs and gaping wounds. We call this reanimation protocol. When a Necron is in the reanimation protocol, they're unable to fight, but will return to fighting quoted conditions soon. Dealing any amount of damage to a Necron in this protocol state will destroy them indefinitely. Get over there. Hit the man. The Necron you just attacked has been teleported away to somewhere far beyond our reach. In practical terms, this means you have killed the target. Does it? See the range of this? No. Get out there, buddy. Hit him. Bonk. Bonk. Well, that was guaranteed death. He only had 1 health left, friend. Wait, I didn't finish him. I guess it doesn't matter if they're all down, you know? Whoops, dropped a cup. One sec, and pick up the pieces of that cup. Luckily, it looks like it didn't shatter in a million pieces. I just lost like 2 pieces, which I already picked up, so that's good. Yeah, totally just knocked that thing off my desk. Looking at the floor to make sure I didn't miss a piece. I don't want to find it in my foot later, you know? It wasn't glass, it's ceramic, but ceramic can still be shattered. I mean, it looks like I'm good. Honestly, I'm good till told otherwise. Oh well. Anyway, all Xenos life forms purged. Your cohort's HP amount carries over from each fight within a mission. Keep this in mind when exploring a tomb and look out for opportunities to repair. Luckily, the cup was empty, so that's a plus. Totally could have been full of tea. Alright. Okay. There's a thing here. Hypothesis formulation, sarcophagi, coffins, burial places, structural purpose, designation 2. In the chambers ahead are several groups of structures like upright coffins of an unknown material. Do not tarry to observe the works of the alien. Press on and avoid any distractions. Ensure you observe your surroundings carefully. Detailed pick grabs and readings are the key to success. Ignite. Make sure you destroy any section that looks suspicious. It is worth pausing your advance to harm the Xenos abominations. Coffin-like structures. I want to say those are like probably spawners for the for the extra guys. So let's destroy these. Tech priests open fire on the sarcophagi. The structures prove all but impermeable to normal small arms fire. Components of the strange necro materials are stripped away and can be salvaged by the cohort for examination and repurposing. Okay. So they did that so that I will be ambushed probably in this fight. After exploring the chamber for several minutes, a tile underfoot clicks. The sound of whirring energy builds up around your troops. A quick omnispec scan reveals you're surrounded on all sides by Xenos life forms. Oh no. Kill all enemies. Oh, that's a good source of cognition. You move there. You. Let's put you behind this rubble. Give you a little bit of cover. We have some servitors. Let's get them up there. We'll keep that for now, and then we'll start. That's all we need. Because we want to save some in reserve. Oh my god. In reserve. Assuming they don't immediately die. When servitors are hit in combat, tech priests take an interest, quickly noting down enemy damage angles, projectile speeds, and other useful combat information to be used later against their enemies. This is represented by cognition points. Servitors are a very useful unit in all your mission. Get up there, brother. You can't reach, so hang out there. You. Go over here. That's not really a thing you can hide behind, but you know what? It's something. Shoot this man. And then, reveal stats. That didn't do that much damage to him. All right, noted. Let's move you behind a wall, friend. Let's use a cognition point to get you over here. No, they're gonna kill my servitor. No, it's fine. Servitor 00000001 has died. Do not worry. The troops are cannon fodder designed to protect your tech priests from enemy attacks. Without tech priests, your mission will fail. It looks like they both kind of like locked on. Let's scan him first. Okay, he's got energy. That dude had armor. I don't know why they're different, but see if this does more damage to him instead. No, he's not hurt at all. All right. Canoptic scarabs. Where are my servitors? Oh, reinforcements. What are those? Opportunity equals knowledge. Gather. Must obtain. Required. Scarabs detected. Source data surfacing. No life forms detected. Area safe. Continue forward. Readiness. Verify. Thank you for the nut, Des. Verify your Jesus. Verify your cogitators. I can do words. Then tell me what surface from Mago Resix cogitators. Scarabs of an unknown Xenos race. Biology, synthetic, possibly artificial intelligence. One specimens gathered. AI theory equals false. Personal recording. Weeks of study show that there are many variants of scarab, each with their own roles within the Xenos structure and architecture, able to build and deconstruct anything they encounter. They're able to repair other units within their species with lightning speed. Be warned, they are deadly in large swarms. It appears the machine spirit is with us. We've been able to access some of Resic's data that we thought was corrupt. It must be due to us recording Xenos forms that the machine spirit has blessed us with all access to these cogitator records. It's unsure why it would lock. It's unsure why he would lock this under a synthetic proximity encryption. Alright, we want more guys. I only have one cognition. Okay, put him here. This tech priest needs a buddy. Opportunity. Oh, kill the scarabs. I forgot about them already. I literally forgot about them the second they were not in my direct vision. He's gonna shoot me. Those dudes are getting beat up. Where are you going? Get back here, you little shits. I can move, shoot, move, right? Or does that cost a whole, like, move action? I'm gonna find out. I can move, shoot, move. I'm back in, I go. Hello, hello. What is up, my dude? Damage absorbed. Alright. Well, he tried. Hey, got the scarabs. Now he's gonna get shot, but good job, buddy. You did great. Oh, no, there's more? Or is there not more? What just happened? What's happening? Is it my turn? Cannot pick scarabs. Ow. No, they are here. I just can't see them? What? What's happening? Whose turn is it? Nothing much, just playing Satisfactory. Hell yeah. Are there scarabs around that I can't see? Or do they just take damage from being near the scarab hole, I guess? Moving him then. There we go. We'll see if we can finish that in time. The acid damage. I'm hoping. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Hoping he shoots this guy then. Keeps him distracted. He's not in range. No. Why is it flashing? There it is. Yeah, that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. How's Satisfactory going? All weapons have sacred machine spirit within them. The more you use a weapon, the more charged it becomes. When a machine spirit is charged, you'll gain a buff for the attack of that weapon. Each weapon's machine spirit will charge at a different rate. This is shown underneath the weapon's icon. When you select the weapon, you can see the buffs of the machine spirit with a tooltip. What is this buff? +1 damage. Hold on, wait on that buff. Hold on. Is that the dude that's down? Okay, he's gonna get up if I don't shoot him. Oh, it's such a waste of my damage, though. But I need to kill him to make sure he doesn't get back up. Shit. Here, let's get a little cognition point. Woo! You get over there, brother. He sees him. Locked on. Ooh, I got supercharged one over here, though. Might be all we need. He's down. Not dead, but... Hey! All Xeno's life forms purged. There's a skull here. This symbol represents the location of significant importance to your mission. Entering these rooms brings you closer to the end of a mission. Working on basic infrastructure, metal plates, rods, and the work. Oh, you just started. Nice, nice, nice. Or if you are you backing up and making a more efficient factory for stuff that you had already made, kind of thing. Negative signs of hostile forces. Seeking permission to proceed with data collection protocols. Confirmed. Permission authorized. Acknowledge Magos. Protocol begins. What is primary focus, sire? Knowledge of Necron forces, numbers, defenses, locations, any form of data that will remain. How many remain on this rock? Secondary. Source of the purpose. The purpose of this tomb. Why it was built. The original world got deleted. Yeah. Probably happened when they did the upgrade to 1.0 or whatever. If I had to guess. Interface devices all but eroded. There is one device that may hold answers, but Necron data looms are incomprehensible to Imperium Archaeotech. This may take a while. Idea. Magos, if I may take host of the priest, I could be of assistance. Approved. Noosphere interfacing complete. Hard to decipher purpose. List of suggestions, Magos, plus deconstructing device, plus activate switch mechanisms, plus learn Necron language and return later. What will it be, sire? Always so meticulous with your list, Tech Acquisitor. Engage on Xenos mechanisms, although I detest to do so. The promises of the rewards are too great to ignore. Having to lower ourselves to the Xenos learnings may be the only way to reach the Archaeotech we seek. Protocol updated. Confusion, new spheric interference. Disconnected once. Purged. Reset. Spheric disconnect complete. Possible scrap code. We'll fragment now. Sire, we have unfavorable issue to deal with requesting Dominus input. Fragmenting. Explain. Don't know why though. Interesting. I don't know. Yeah. As Tech Inquisitors gave all the left, suddenly my cogitators glitched. Augmentations entered sporadic reaction protocols and have fried vital sign registries. Regitories. Unclear of full damage report. Necron device is now activated, sire. Fragmenting. Fragmenting. Fragmenting Remove yourself from the noosphere, Srevala. Readiness, report. The tomb is waking, sire. Reports from Qatari cohorts across the planet note the tremors vex their locals. We've lost contact with the Qatari that were covering the entrance to this tomb. We can hear the noise of approaching forces. Improve protection protocols. Load weapons and ready for what is to come. We must face the Xenos.
I wake
Hello.
with the turning of Aeon. Stars yet to burn, life yet to blossom. Is it truly time?
Hey, buddy. Thrones of Mars. What was that? Non-linguistic transition, Magos. It seems these mute constructs are not the only inhabitants of this structure.
What is this? Flesh and steel combined. A mockery of both. Their every footstep a blasphemy. What manner of galaxy is this into which I have awoken?
Principal Xenos Warform sighted. Exotic energy signatures past sensor range. Designate Xenos Abominatus. High value target confirmed. The hunt is on. What are your orders, Magos? The cohort reaches a large chamber beneath the cohort reaches a large chamber beneath the first layers of the Xenos ruins. Bridges stretch from balancing platforms, barely holding themselves together, while rubble falls from the high walkways like breadcrumbs, escaping into the abyss below. Stand your ground. Annihilate the Xenos filled with righteous fury. Fall back. Get the tech priest out of there. Capture. Contain the Xenos. Get the tech priest out of there. I concur, Magos, but I fear the foe will not give us leave to depart.
Insects. This galaxy is infested.
You've been awake for 5 minutes, dude. How can you say what the whole galaxy is like? Green light flickers into form within the shadows. The cohort prepares for the worst. A skeletal silhouettes start to form in front of the shadows. Weird use shadows twice. Form from the gloom, maybe? Instead of form from the shadows again. This is the final battle tutorial. Apply what you have learned so far to strive and obtain victory. The 41st millennium is a brutal place. You may lose this battle, but not the war. In Mechanicus, there are many alternate paths to discover. I may lose this battle, but not the war. I will. That's a fucking destroyer. Escape. Oh, look at that. I just have to get out. I don't have to fight these dudes. Okay. Good to know. Let's go together. Here's a plan. We go together. No, hold on. The Magoses go together, and then the servitors are here, and they like march basically up the center. No, hold on. Big health guy here, low health guy here. I want him to be the first distraction. He might get shot right off the bat, but we're gonna try it.
I sailed the void for 1,000 years. I fought
Only 1,000?
war in heaven. What can you do to strike fear in one such as I?
I'm not trying to. I'm trying to get escape. Goodbye. I'm about to leave. Hello? Oh, there it is. Here he comes. He comes. Okay, we deal with this one guy and we go around. Jeremiah? You know what you're doing. You're coming over here, buddy. Not here. Is his gun in range of anything? No, but is the servo skull in range of anything? We want to know that. Now they just ignore the servo skull flying around. Alright. He ends his turn. Next is a servitor. You, dude, you're going up this way to be this distraction. And you, get him. Get in there, champ. He's going at it. Alright. Meanwhile, Tech Priest, run away! Can I shoot him from here? I can. Not that that's gonna do any good, but you know. And then let's grab this cognition because we wouldn't be able to get it otherwise. All right. Can I move into a slightly safer spot? There we go. I have a feeling these are going to become like spawners.
How dare these wretched things stand before the Void Admiral of Cesaragon?
Is that where we're at? Oh, a Locust Lord. Yeah, right? I guess he's not a destroyer. He's just a Locust Lord. I thought all Locusts were destroyers, but I guess not. Oh no, my servitor. Whatever will I do? Oh, he's going for the other one. Oh, hell yes. Thank you, game. You're a fucking saint. Alright, get in there, boys. We have all this cognition for a reason. And you're gonna get an extra on the way in. Oh, hell yeah. That's what we call fucking efficient. Oh, he doesn't have a Phosphex gun. He has a regular, like a stubber. He's got a wait, a macro stubber? Dude's got a fucking, like, deagle. Destroyer lords and we're spider-like. Got it. Because I thought Locust destroyer. Oh, I guess you're right. Hold on, I'm looking it up. Locust heavy destroyer. Yeah, I'm thinking of the Locust heavy destroyer. Those have the same, like, bottom. Because destroyer is just their, like, it means that they have the destroyer virus, not necessarily they're like, you know, a certain design or whatever. And just because destroyers tend to change their own design to whatever they want. Like their necrodermis shifts to what they want to be better. How to be shifts so that they're better at killing, essentially. Like destroyer is like saying a berserker, you know. I guess that is a thing in 40k. But like, okay, he's down. You know what? I'm gonna walk up there and I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna spend the cognition. Make sure this path is clear. Oh, I got cognition. Okay, you stay. I'm gonna stay somewhat grouped over here.
When my fleet sails once
He's over here monologuing at a servitor.
like you shall be strung from my prow.
Seems a little crazy. Yes, your Nightmare Shroud is very cool. Now kill my servitor. There you go. You did it, buddy. Good job. Now he's coming. We gotta go. We cleared our way, but how much did we clear our way? You get this. As if you can understand anything. Yeah. Get him up here. I'm tempted to do one more cognition, but I don't know how far this guy can go on only one. Fuck it, let's do it. We'll move him up one more round and turn. And this guy, yeah, he can move up to here on one. That's what I figured based on like just judging distance on the so far. Okay, and then use this boy to grab a cognition from over here, where we definitely can't get it, but we'll still get one. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe I can push us a little bit further forward like this. Grab one from here. Oh, I can't make him move forward actually. Shit. Okay. Then let's get at least my Magos out. As close to out as possible. Probably would have been safer behind the wall, but it is what it is. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're good. I saw lighting up.
Do not think to challenge us, we who killed our gods.
Yes, yes, you were very cool. Get away from me. Okay. No good sources of cognition, so I'll grab the one here. And then I'll get up here with Mr. Priest. Can I shoot anybody? Nope. He's out. Okay, end turn. He's got a whole thing to say. Technically, he turns into AAA batteries, but okay. Yeah, they're very. I mean, the Necrons are always very arrogant about what they are and what they've done. Damn, he's got some fucking movement on him. See ya. Bye. Eat shit. Damn, that was executed perfectly. The distraction was just long enough. It's all I needed. The cohort has successfully escaped the Xenos life forms. Report, Kepra. We got the squad out alive, Magos. That has to count as a victory under the circumstances. We encountered a Necron war form of capability well beyond our expectations. The new Nightbreaker does look really, really good. Yes, I do not need to hold my emotional engrams. However, one battle is not a success. We will eventually face losses on this mission. When this happens, we must press on, beyond our failures, to reach success. And there is something else. The reanimation. The Necrons are waking up. It started when Resic stumbled on the tomb, but our arrival is accelerating the process. That obelisk may have been a form of intruder alarm, and now the sarcophagi in the tomb are starting to open. Then we no longer enjoy the luxury of time. Whatever we do on Silver Tenebris, it must be done before the Necrons awaken completely. We don't even know how far the tomb complex extends. We are under the gun then. Omnissiah, preserve us if our duty is ever easy. I return sorrow and despair from my emotional cores, but I see they lack the logic to determine decision-making. Instead, I choose to quarantine them and adjust our approach. The Word of the Omnissiah teaches us that when one method fails, another must be sought, until all are exhausted. What are your orders, Magos? The Skitarii will explore the tomb chamber by chamber and maintain a foothold. My tech priests will be deployed to achieve crucial objectives and respond to crises. Time may be a factor, but our mission can only be achieved through the thoroughness of a full deployment. I shall mobilize the Skitarii immediately, Magos. Opportunity detected. Leader forms of Necrons rarely/never observed. Potential of +++ intelligence on Necrons added to sum of total human knowledge imperative. Focus on acquiring artifacts/intelligence/data from... Hold your blasphemous tongues, Scavala. You counsel the abandonment of our very souls. Life of Archimagos Borasus, Appendix 9. Our only objective should be death to the alien and all his works. All else is deviance from the Omnissiah Creed. If intelligence gain equals true, then go to victory, a formism retrieval. To face an enemy unknown is to fight in the dark. Better in ignorance than in heresy. I return frustration at your conflict and choose to experience it. There will be bloodshed enough on Silver Tenebris without the Magi coming to blows. In our purpose we are united. This is the will of the Omnissiah. And it shall be done. Yes, it shall be done. Magos, the readings from the tomb are troubling. The Skitarii have been monitoring the structure we uncovered, and what they have found gives me grave concern. Explain, xenobiologist. The Necron construct forms are waking up. It seems Magos Resic accidentally began the process, and our intrusion into the structure hastened it. You already told me this. These Necron reanimation protocols are continuing in the tomb we entered, and from the energy spikes across the region, there are other structures yet to be uncovered. My plan for the exploration of Silver Tenebris will locate those structures and contain the construct within. That may not be enough, Magos. I have detected a repeating pattern in the reanimation protocols, and the rate the Necrons are awakening. They are speeding up. Can you be certain? The Necrons are machines. Machines act according to patterns and programs. If the reanimation protocol continues to accelerate, they will fully awaken every Necron on this planet in 264 hours, given the extent of the buried structures, and that will constitute a Necron army beyond this mission's ability to contain. I see that our time here is limited. Strategic calculations indicate time spent deployed on missions will affect the overall number of missions we'll be able to deploy. I will send scouting parties to discover other tombs and create forward positions for your high-priority missions, sire. If the threat on Silver Tenebris is not assessed and eliminated before reanimation is reached, we will be forced to abandon the planet. Look at the top left corner of the screen. This is the Necron Awakening Meter. This shows you how many Necron tombs have awoken on Silver Tenebris. Try and gather as much information and tech before reaching 100%. I fear they are right. I feel fear too. This is part of the humanity I have chosen to retain. But I can quarantine it in my neuro vaults and choose instead to focus on what must be done. We must choose our missions wisely. It will not be easy. The Omnissiah did not send us here to do anything easy. The threat to humanity present on this world will be eliminated, or we shall not leave. Thus, the equation is balanced. It is the will of the machine god. Acropis sector located. This tomb is bathed. I'm doing it another way. This tomb is bathed in a sickly green light that serves not to illuminate, but only to make the shadows deeper. Every surface seems connected via filaments of alien light. The design here speaks of Xeno's tech heresy, forbidden knowledge in a structure as alive and aware as anything inhabiting it. Early exploratory readings indicate the walls are made of substances yet not known. Where is there yet? Why am I saying yet? Made of substances not known to the rituals of metallurgy. Abstract designs carved into this substance suggests unknown regions of space mapped according to some alien understanding. The weight of such blasphemy slows the steps of the first troops to enter here. The heresies of knowledge are deadly enough, but it seems unlikely they are the only dangers here. Welcome to the Castius Melikian, an Archaic class. The class of the ship is one of the largest in the Imperium and is only afforded to the Adeptus Mechanicus. From here, you'll be able to customize your tech briefs and prepare for missions ahead. You can select missions from the character portraits on the left of the screen. Before we go on a mission, we should inspect and equip our tech briefs. Head over to the Cohort tab. Cohort tab. Got it. Welcome to the Cohort quarters. Here you can see all the available tech briefs and troop units currently unlocked. Troop units are shown on the top screen. Here, you can see what skills each troop has available and all statistics for each unit. Tech briefs are shown in the bottom 6 slots. Left mouse button on tech briefs to begin customization. Jeremiah, yeah, he needs some help. Welcome to the tech priest customization screen. There are many web ways to customize a tech priest. You can change their weapons, body augments, backpack upgrades, and more. Here you can upgrade. You can upgrade your tech priest. Head to the disciples button near the tech priest portrait now. Oh, disciplines. I can read. This is the discipline screen. From here you can upgrade your tech priest using Blackstone. Each discipline is focused on a different playstyle. Select one of the skills of one of the 6 discipline trees now. What is this? Quest for knowledge. What does this do? Enemy statistics melee range. Machine. Rare trait of charisma. They're inspiring leadership. Okay. Overlook discipline. Takes on tasks. Tech priest avoid. They are the oil within the engine. Discipline's attack cognition is reduced by 2 cognition points. It's like a buff guy. Rigorous catalogers, Lex mechanics compile, analyze, and run data entry tasks. They're capable of finding valuable data among indecipherable texts, maps, or other obscure forms such as enemy weaknesses in battle. Unlike other priests, engine seers are trying to serve on almost every Imperial planet in the galaxy, seeing to the well-being and maintenance of all things mechanical. And the Dominus, heavily trained in the art of war, using their skills to monitor and calculate highly complex battle maneuvers in the blink of an eye. I'm gonna pretend I did that. You have enough augment capacity, I'll come back to that, to equip this tech priest with a weapon. You can see the capacity amount for items within its tooltip. Drag weapon into the slot using left mouse button. It'll take up one of your tech priest's augment capacity slots. To gain more augment slots, upgrade your tech priest. Cognition axe, or power axe, or a phosphor blast pistol. Single target ranged. What's the range of this thing? His phosphor pistols are good. I guess he had no weapons on him. What about you? Oh wait, you don't have a phosphor anymore either. What happened? Okay. Alright, so we gotta equip these dudes. Let's give him a power axe, obviously. And I guess a phosphor gun. Oh wait, because I need to do this first. But what direction do we want to take him here? Let's give the other guy. Hold on. His phosphor blast pistol. Phosphor is cool. I like phosphor. The blinding white light fire of phosphor weaponry is utilized to mark out high priority targets against the battlefield. So, might actually use that as a way to like guide myself in what they're doing. You know. So Jeremiah, look at his face. Jeremiah looks like someone who's wants to get up in shit. So we could do some melee stuff. Wasn't there like a melee focused? No. Okay. This is like movement and stuff. Give him a Dominus. Oh, if no melee weapon is equipped. Okay, so this is a Tech Priest Dominus is all about being in range. It has plus range for ranged weapons, damage to target. Okay. Okay. Then who's sitting around with command fire, canticles, machine spirit attacks, deals plus damage. If no ranged weapons are equipped, I see. So it would be Explorator. Yeah. Let's give Magos Jeremiah Explorator. In order to upgrade, you must have Blackstone. When you rank up in augment slots and body parts. Validate. Having a diverse team is advised. However, the choice is all yours. Tech Priests can be multidisciplined, meaning they can have learned skills from more than one discipline. So, this dude's partly Explorator, and then the other guy, whoop, whoop, we're giving you Dominus. Monarius. 2 blast pistols. Let's fucking go. For you, your axe. Alright. Alright, back up. Cohort. Can I get more of these dudes? Color scheme. Oh, we have to choose between Ryza, Metallica, or... Oh, custom. Hold on. Yeah, black, and then this color. What is this changing? Oh, okay. Color scheme. Look at them. Look at the boys. They're spooky. Okay. Ooh, Scavala has a mission? What's under tech? This is the list of technologies collected so far. You can find tech such as weapons or items on missions as a reward for completing missions. This is a collection of weapon blueprints you have found so far. These blueprints are known as standard template constructs or simply STC fragments. Okay. Here are STC fragments. There are 2 types of versions. Each version increases in power. Here are troops and what level they've achieved so far. Servitor. This list shows all ship upgrades you've acquired so far. Ship upgrades affect your repair efficiency between missions, the number of tech priests you can access, and so much more. Here's your canticles, also known as the canticles of the Omnissiah. They are prayers that can be used in-game. Canticles are unlocked by completing quests that are listed under each canticle. Once the quest for a canticle is complete, you'll be able to then take the canticle on missions and use its incredible abilities. Okay. Scavala, what do you want? Tech Inquisitor Scavala wishes to begin her research. Oh. The secrets of Necrons, and has asked for specimens of the enemy to be gathered from the tomb of Acropus. What do we get? The Omnissiah Axe. The Omnispecs. What do we get from this? A Phosphor Serpenta? Oh, fuck, I want that, too. Deploy a sensor and cleanse. I really want the Phosphor Serpenta. That's a really good gun, and I have a weakness for phosphor. It's a real bad. I really like phosphor. Let's do this first. Really, I like Phosphex, but phosphor is like the chiller version. Here you choose which tech priests will and proofs to take on a mission. Use left mouse button to add the Arvis lighter to the Arvis lighter transport. Right mouse button to remove it. Well, we're taking both of these boys, and then a bunch of servitors. That's all we got. Select your mechanicals. We just have one. The Litany of Life. Deploy. I called you here, Lector Dogmatus Videx, because your knowledge of spiritual matters and the cult Mechanicus will be crucial in dealing with moral threats on Silva Tenebris. I have 5,430. I have 543,021 works of scripture stored for rapid context topical retrieval. There is no obstacle beyond my capacity to counsel you on. Unnecessary use of cogitator power. Waste of resources, Videx. Insufficient use. Go to Augment Bay for improvements. Xeno's tomb is revealed to us as a great hungry maw that seeks to consume our very purity. Blasphemy reeks from every corner of the tomb of Agrelek. Most poetic, Lector Dogmatus. Your thoughts on how to proceed? I shall take my cues from the writings of Archimedes Veneratus Hieraticus. Let the stench of corruption be swept aside by the sweet winds of faith. One of my censor servitors will cleanse the spiritual corruption with blessed incense. Then deploy one immediately. My thoughts exactly, Magos. With your assistance, the omniscience work shall be done. The sensor servitor is deployed to the tomb entrance, Magos. I am ready to send it on its way. Halt, Subdomina. The sensor servitor is a delicate piece of machinery. It is ill-suited to hostile territory. Avalornians 5.91. Fragile indeed are the tools of the righteous. It must be escorted on its sacred duty. Don't be ridiculous. Every step we take in the tomb risks the lives of our personnel. If the spiritual integrity of the mission is truly at stake, Subdomina Kepra, it is worth the risk. And I assure you, it most definitely is. I've already sent a team ahead. I foresaw your emotional connection to your troops, Kepra. If you are ever to be a Dominus, I must show you how to command. My gratitude, Magos. The Xeno's corruption will destroy us as surely as the guns of the enemy. Very well. His will be done. Look, I want the Phosphex gun, alright? While traversing the chamber, the sensor servitor crosses a part of the floor that collapses under the machine's weight. The servitor is trapped at the bottom of a shaft of machinery and pipework and must be extricated. Magnetism, manual labor, mechanics, magnetism. Oh, it hurt him. The cohort pronounced the command phases that activate the servitor's rarely used temperamental maglev units. The servitor reaches the lip of the hole and is being dragged the rest of the way out. Then her loud bang and a belching of acrid black smoke. A key component burns out violently. The servitor is saved from its predicament, but at a cost to its structural integrity. That wasn't my servitor that got hurt. That was my dude. Okay. I don't know what that symbol is. But if we go around this way, we can get some more although it might be a trap to, like, lure the greedy in, you know? Fuck it. We gotta learn the hard way, right? This is non-standard behavior and speaks ill of the menials whose task was to maintain this machine. Maximums of Amalanth 512. Beware the device of thine own tools. The deviance of thine own tools, for the enemy finds its entrance thereby. Quite unexpectedly, a previously unused Voxcaster unit pops up out of the servitor's face panel. It is synthesized voice. It attempts to engage the cohort in philosophical discussion. Determine the source of this behavior. We will never know who tampered with the machine. If all is right, we suffered punishment for this heresy. He suffered punishment for his heresy long ago. Necron initiative increased because we stopped to figure it out. We got a scanner, though. Ooh, Necron initiative is scary. What's in this room? Can we slow down the initiative with this? Our presence has been detected. Necrons are waking in response to our presence in this tomb. As you travel through each tomb, defense systems will start activating. This increases the difficulty of the mission. The longer you spend in a tomb, the harder the mission becomes. Exploring the depths of the tomb isn't without reward. There are unknown amounts of lost knowledge to be found for willing for those to dig deeper. Glyph. This panel controls a heavy door to a treasure room beyond which is filled with cognition. If we can work out the right commands, then we can reap the rewards within. A container of some sort has Seemingly has raw binary seething within. Clearly, it is of Xenos origin. Sparks of data leak through the sealed, the aged sealant used to contain the treasure within. Nice. Alright, Blackstone, I guess. I want to go around this way. I know Necron's getting more woken up, but... Oh, shit. Menial shall be ritually chastised for the maintenance failure. It is imperative to get the servitor function again, quickly. If his will be done, let it be done quickly. The sensor servitor stops moving and starts belching pungent smoke. Primary maintenance. What? Oh my god. I'm going to this real bad. This is going to be real bad. Everything's low. I'm going to have like 2 levels of awareness. Extra Necrons in battle. This is no good, Magos. The noisome miasma of fumes from the Xenos machinery in the area is making the servitor sacred. Is masking the servitor's sacred incense. That's gonna maybe catch everything on fire. No, we're good. Righteous flame scours away the miasma, allowing the cohort to advance. The signal of the sight of sheets of flame burning away the toxic fog is inspiring indeed. All right, in we go. Presence detected. Necrons know we're here. Kill all enemies. Oh, so there's extra enemies this time. Okay. Or they will show up as extra. No, they're there. What's this that has health? What is that? What are those? Okay, whatever. Melee Magos? Yeah, he's here. He's got a little servitor buddy. He's got a ranged Magos. He's gonna go behind a wall. And he will also get a little servitor buddy. And we'll deploy one more servitor buddy to... Yeah. I have plans. I have plans. Okay. Servitor up. It's going up here. And he's going to hit whatever this is. I want him up in front, but figuring out what the hell that thing is. I don't know. Still don't know. It's fine. And then he's also going to walk up and hit whatever this is. And then move aside. Be ready to be shot. This dude, he's going on his own little journey of self-reflection. And by that I mean I'm setting him down this way to, in case these doors spawn Necrons, I want them to be deleted. You know? Oh, scan? Oh, I have to be there to scan? I'm just going to hit it. I don't know what it is, I'm hitting it. -2 Necron Awakening. Ooh, that's pretty good. There's one of those over there, too. Okay, let's grab, what is that? Let's grab a cognition from this thing. Good to get what we can on that. I know we probably should have scanned the enemy, but it's okay. You can't hit him with that. Alright. So you're going to reveal your stats. And then maybe I might just stay here. Yeah, I'm going to just stay here. See what happens. Oh, I sent the other server to the wrong way. Okay. He's going to move up. Smack the shit out of this dude. Smack the shit out of him. Wait. He's going to... Honestly, I'm going to have this servitor wait here for the elevator thing. This one's going over here to deal with dudes that can come out of there. Done. He's gonna... I'm gonna do this so he's a little bit out of the range, I guess. Because I don't have any cognition to otherwise do more. And this dude's moving up. See, he's fine. And we're gonna fill up on cognition from this. Okay. Oh, he's in the way. Oh, I didn't know that mattered. Okay. Good to know. Let's move up a little. Okay, I can hit him with these. Excellent. That's what I wanted. And then gun 2. He's got 2 of them. And I move him over here. The servitor, no. Oh, it comes down here. Interesting. He's gonna stay here and wait to deal with this, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him there for that. Just delay this unit's turn. Delaying a unit's turn will move the unit, not move the unit to the end of the initiative queue. You can delay the unit's turn more than once. I know guys will come out of here. I can just tell with the big glowy doors. It's gotta be, you know? Exvion Soya. Use more cognition over here. And then move next to him so that if he has to blow an opportunity attack if he moves. Get in there, buddy. You do your best. It's literally just there to delay him. Nice. Alright, then he gets shot. As was expected. Okay. Move this guy into range. Finish this up. Okay. And while we're at it, 'cause we have all the cognition, I don't see any enemies spawning up here, so let's move. Let's just move our dude over here. I think I could use like almost all the cognition to get over here. What's that? Can I scan this with this? No, but we can get more if we need it. Hold on. While we're at it, fuck it. No, here. I can't be there. There we go. That's what I want. 35 Blackstone. I cannot, however, shoot it, apparently. The options are Blackstone to delay him. Good to know. But while I'm here, I'm now in range to shoot this. Oh, now he's in range to shoot me. Hold on. Actually, I'm going to use the cognition to undo my mistake. There we go. Alright, this servitor... He's actually going to wait here, because I think he's going to have time to hop on this and then go. We'll see. Nope, he does not have time. I mean, eventually he'd make it there. And so that's going to go over there. Fuck it, let's do it. He might be a distraction while he's on that platform anyway. No bad guys here? I guess we're waiting for the thing to finish. Like, for this to make it all the way up to a wake level. Well, Jeremiah, let's grab some cognition while you're here, yeah? Just a little bit out of range. They're kind of just waste cognition for cognition's sake, so... I also have my Canticle of Life I keep forgetting about. Oh, I can't shoot this thing. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe I can get 3? No, 2 damage. Close. Whee! He's over here now. Wait, I could just come over. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, servitor buddy. Welcome in. Machine spirit attack. Yeah. Can he get back on the fucking thing? No. Well, he's here. He helped. So this guy's kind of pointless. We're going to move him out. So we could probably kill this last Necron without having to wait. I'm going to run my ass over here. I'm glad it doesn't have the XCOM like, hey, you moved in the area, get shot, idiot. Could reveal the stats, or... No, I'll reveal the stats. Easily taken care of. Oh, it takes a cognition. Okay, we'll just hope he walks out. Yeah! Walked away and let him fucking take the... Oh, he didn't die. Alright. Okay, we're good. We're good. Is he within range? No. Wait, I don't have the cognition to move any further. I do. Check it. Mechanicus bravery. Bam! And then we have the second gun, just for this fucking moment. Oh, never mind. I keep forgetting we don't need to, like, do it again once, yeah. Okay. The sensor servitor reaches a location where the air currents of the tomb will take its sacred exudations to every corner of the tomb. The cohort guards it until its essence is fully deployed and can escort it back to the tomb entrance. The sensor servitor has been delivered to the depths of the tomb, Elector Dogmatis. It is sacred incense. Its sacred incense now permeates all areas of the structure. Positive outcome, Megos. It is right and proper that you see that you see as I do the dangers posed by the corrupted influence of the Xenos. It remains to be seen if the tomb is rendered less dangerous for our troops. At the very least, the place is less malodorous. I trust you to consider the alien and the hatred they deserve, Megos. As we explore this world, remember, the words of binary hierarch Gethsmore. The weak in mind will seek to understand the Xenos. The strong in mind will destroy them and bless their ignorance. Well, then consider me weak in mind, you know. Hell yeah. Deploy a sensor servitor and cleanse the tomb. Mission success. Ooh, Phosphor Serpenta. New canticle unlocked. Kent of the Craft. Of the Caft. Kent of the Caft. That's... Jesus. The next physical attack will deal +3 physical damage. Oh, nice. That'll be good for my guy. Okay, Scavala, you're next. I think. Well, unless you're going to give me another thing. No, Scutari Ranger would be really good. Oh, Scutari Ranger would be really good. Let's do Scavala and then see what the two offer on their second mission kind of thing. Because this is a lot of, like, flayed ones, Necron Warriors. We'll get to that. Jesus. A favorite weapon among the many tech priests. If the target survives the initial trauma, they are soon felled by the light-guided volleys that follow. Yeah. Alright. Menarius, you're getting an upgrade, baby. You're getting a fucking slot already in use. Yeah, unplug. Need more augment slots. Oh, 4 to 6, 1 to 2. Okay, so he doesn't get 2 attacks anymore, but now he's got a big fucking gat. Okay, no. I see. Oh, because this costs 1 augment capacity. I understand, so I'd want to upgrade him further. Okay. Oh, I have to go this first. Unlock a unique body part to this specific discipline. Oh, neat. Energy armor. Dominus leg augments. HP movement. Dominus head augment. Energy armor. +1 energy damage. Ooh, we want the energy damage probably. As much as I want the leg movements and stuff, we'll take this for now. Because he's kind of a glass cannon type dude. Alright. So we have 1 augment capacity. We could put his fancy weapon on there. So now his gun does even more. What's this? Okay, but he needs more points for that. I see. And just here, Tech Priest, the Cure for Claws. Can I hire a new Tech Priest? Do they need to have a Servo Skull? They do. Okay. You still have your Power Axe. That's fine. Let's give you... Place with a new sphere around the time of the Horus Heresy. The scanner's primary function is to gather data from enemies at a much faster rate, whilst keeping Tech Priests at a safe distance. Oh, I don't need that. Character comes with biological and synthetic repair tools that reverse the effects of enemy fire on a Mechanicus unit in the middle of battle. Well, I mean, he might be near stuff. So for now, that's useful for him. Give him the claw. The claw! We can upgrade him as well. Give him a new body part. Physical damage for Explorer Arm. Movement. HP max armor and physical armor. And HP. Let's give him the fucking... Let's give him better armor. Boom. Nice. He's starting to look armored up. Cohort. Can I upgrade my Skitari? No. Not Skitari. Servitors. They're level 1. How can I upgrade my level 1? Alright. Skavala, what do you want? I'm gonna research this here. Alright, let's try it. 1, 2. More canticles, please. Do you have any more? No. Cool. Tech Inquisitor Skavala, I asked you on this mission because of your expertise with surveying alien artifacts and organisms. And so the heretics of Stygius 5, 6, 7, 8 can plunder this world for its secrets. Your assertion equals false. If objection/concerns/offense go to different mission and leave you free to do as you will. Dereliction of logic, Skavala. Macarian 16.4. Watch your brother, for his sin of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. Silva Tenebris evaluation commences. Plus wonders, plus opportunities, plus secrets. Rare chance for discovery/intelligence on Xenos. Must not fail to exploit. The logic of your enthusiasm eludes me, Tech Inquisitor. My emotional cores return only peril to our mission personnel and the threat of the awakening Xenos. Therefore, I am on this mission. My role equals gather intelligence/seek truth/return to human comprehension. Dictates of Mars retrieval. Gather knowledge for the good of all. And how are you going to go about that, Skavala? Field operations in person equals suboptimal. Sending tech priests instead equals optimal. First objective, gather field specimens for study. Location, Tomb of Acropus. Commence immediately. Oh my god, my bones. Given the reports of the tomb at Acropus, there should be plenty of samples in here for you to collect, Magos, of course. But first, you have to kill them. My talents equals dissection after the fact. I have the location/identification/execution of your tech priest, Magos. I trust this will be worth the effort, Skavala. These are no mere labor servitors we are risking in these tombs. These are men and women, fellow devotees of the cult Mechanicus. Agreed, Meg. Valid point raised. Ensure human corpses are returned as well, plus opportunity to study the effect of Necron technology on human flesh. Okay, there's some good glyph stuff. Probably gonna want to go. That's the way I want to go, yeah. This side path is straight up L shape. Opportunity detected. Necron combat tactics/weaponry/capabilities illuminated. Study required. The chamber shows signs of having been the scene of a brutal gunfight. 2 Skitari lie dead, with marks of Gauss blasts all over the walls. Salvage the gear you can for the dead, after all it's a waste to leave behind. Say a prayer for the fallen Skitari, or examine the chamber for data on combat that took place here. Examine the chamber for combat data. Necron's mere automata equals false. Analysis. Necron combat capability is greater than or equal to trained human troops. A shame, live fire combat exercise impossible. Must remain a dream. Okay, so we have a little bit more initiative at the start of the fight now because we learned more about what's going on. Self-preservation versus curiosity. Conflict unresolved. Dangerous of knowing Desirous of knowing what purpose chamber serves. Chamber head is lined with glowing green cylinders, each pulsing with power. The air is thick and greasy, and arcs of static electricity leap from the cohort's extremities as they approach. This chamber is almost certainly extremely dangerous, but it is the only way forward. Move through the chamber with extreme caution, carefully monitoring energy levels. Warning, our presence has been detected. Whoops. The cohort succeeds in negotiating the chamber without harm, but doing so takes rather longer than the mission parameters allow. Shortly after exiting the chamber, they begin to exhibit severe rashes, shivers, and weeping sores and unnatural explorations, which hinder their combat effectiveness. Well, okay, at least it didn't hurt my dudes. It just made the Necrons better. Glyph. The panel controls a heavy door leading to treasures beyond, which is filled with cognition. If I can work out the right commands, we can reap the rewards within. This one. Alright, I'll take Blackstone. I think that one is always Blackstone. Starting to recognize the symbol. Commence enthusiasm. Acquire at all costs. One of the Necron warforms remains after the rest of the fallen constructs teleported away. It fades in and out of reality, as if about to disappear. Extract. We're taking it. Shame. Was anticipating commencement of dismantling dissection experimental captive xenostructure. Necrons possess failsafe internal teleporters. Activate upon destruction. Indeed, Tech Inquisitor. I believe we should have included that without such risk to my text priests. One of the cohort takes the Necron by the arm to drag it back towards the tomb entrance. The Necron's teleportation procedure is then completed, and it vanishes, apart from the arm the trooper was holding. Though not much compared to an entire Necron construct, the arm is taken back for study. That's still pretty good. In we go. Early. We go in early. Necron awakens. What? We made it. What do we mean? Extra Necrons in battle. Oh, we're like on an elevator-y thing. Kill all enemies. Just the two? Just the two? Alright. Yeah, I'm sure more will come out of these holes here. Melee guy. Ranged guy. Then we have Servitor. Servitor. And we're going to have one with the melee guy. Not enough cognition points. Okay, then we're going to move you. Okay. This guy is going to go wait over here. Because I guarantee you, Necrons are coming out of these holes. Might be stupid to be so preemptive about it, but... Also, this could be good to grab. Let's do a cheeky little scan. Ooh, okay. Interesting. And then... Oh, I need 2 cognition points to even shoot that weapon. Alright, good to know. I can't really get over there yet, so we're just gonna adjust my position. What's this? Oh, it's the heal. Nice. Could get in real close, but that would just put us in melee danger, I guess. Well, they're not gonna try and melee me. Then they'll probably bull shoot me. I'm gonna wait. In fact, I'm gonna use a cognition to get over here. Actually, you know what? I'm moving this dude. I know Necrons are gonna come out of these like doors as soon as I move him. I'm gonna move him over to the scanning thing. That's the plan, at least. You know what? Get over there, buddy. Blackstone good. Good for the future. Okay. bonk. Damn, that was a big fucking bonk. That did more damage than the Gauss rifle. That servitor's fucking ready to just smack. Get a boy over here. Can't use the power axe, but I can end my turn here. Get an opportunity attack. Woof. Okay, this protects from that particular damage type. I see. Scarabs. Interesting. Right, I did say there were going to be scarabs. Oh, new Necron. I knew it. Get back over there, buddy. Keep him occupied. You. Servitor. See if you can kill this dude before the scarabs get him. Nice, nice, nice. And then get them here so that if they try and run or move, you can smack them. Okay. Back over here. This. We need more of these. We're so low on cognition this round. It's been real rough. Oh, more scarabs. Someone's about to get fucking smacked. It's me. I'm getting smacked. Uh-oh. This is not good. Alright. Yes, canticles. I'd like the caft, please. And then it gives a one of these. Can heal himself. 2 repaired. Yes, he can. And then grab a cognition while you're here. Cool. Wish you could have moved forward to not, like, be in the right, like, line of fire. But... okay, so... new round. Do we still have enough points to put down a fucking... We can. We have servitors left. That's right. Forgot we still had servitors left. Oh, should have put him next to the... oh well, whatever. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna corner this dude. Just beat him up with the servitor arm. Okay. Damage absorbed. That's fine. I had a feeling. Don't have the stuff for that. This gun is great. I do not have the fucking cognition at all times to fucking get it. Let's do this. Hold on. It won't be enough, but it'll get us one step closer on the next go. Because that dude's almost back up. Perfect timing. Glad they tried to move and not just attack me. Nice. Yeah, it's going around. And then you. Oh, machine spirit upset. Removed armor too. Canticle of life. He got fucking surrounded. And I got cognition out of that. Fuck yeah. I gotta kill him? This Necron will not die. Well, I'm glad I have an extra cognition. No. Just hoping that doesn't spawn more of them, you know? Okay, now we're doing alright on cognition. Wait, he's already in range? No, he's not in range. What is it saying? We don't need any more cognition. Let's grab that. Oh, he's got 1 health. Alright, this is a bit of a waste of a shot, but you know what, actually, I'm gonna get closer because I'm gonna have to... Oh, I can't hit him anyway. I don't have a melee weapon. Good shot, idiot. Oh, it doesn't matter because it was the end. Did it. We're doing it. Oh, hold on. Anyway. Circumstance evaluation confirmed disappointing. Necrons employ teleportation technology to achieve post-destruction discorporation. Interrogative. Where do the remains go? Fascination intensifies. Upon destruction, the Necron constructs vanish, leaving no samples to be collected. Archive. Abandon. Analyze. Yeah. Awakening increased by 1. Oops. A cohort is slowed by the search, giving the enemy the chance to respond to their location. However, they uncover several samples of technology of uncertain purpose that may contain valuable materials. Cognitive canister. Target a troop. It's next base attack. Okay. That's okay. I don't know if that was worth another awakening level thing, but a cohort returns from the tomb, frustrated by the lack of physical samples of Necron constructs. However, the data they have gathered on the phasing out of Necron remains is illuminating itself. Valuable data past is greater than present. Sorry, the data present is greater than past. Totality of human knowledge increased. Mission conclusion, positive. I cannot say I support your conclusions, Kavala. Beneficial conclusion, itemization follows. Necron discorporation witness. Enemy constructs destroyed, less than 0. Necron combat performance evaluated. Chance of functioning Necron available for dissection increased. We did also get an arm. My emotional cores are returning sensations of frustration and resentment, and I choose to acknowledge them. The lives of my tech priests are not here to be risked for the fulfillment of your desires, Tech Inquisitor. They are here to be risked for the acquisition of intelligence, learning, / sacred knowledge. Your understanding equals approvable. Yes. The Omniscience. The Omnispecs. Excellent. 166 mouse clicks. Interesting that it keeps track of that. I wonder if it keeps track if I just like spam. Yeah. Alright, Scavala, what does your second mission give me? Cognition gauge increased by 1. A spotlight. And this one gives me an entirely new troop, the Qatari Ranger. Okay, that's worth it on its own there. Alright, Menarius. What can I do for you, buddy? Can I? No, I need to upgrade you more for that. Let's check out Jeremiah. Power axe is 1. Omniscient axe is none. Wait, is that better or worse? 2 to 4 physical damage, 3 to 5 physical damage. Okay, so the axe is better, though it does take a cognition, so that is a downside. Okay, noted. Avoid all opportunity attacks. Oh, fuck yeah, let's put that on him. Yeah. Now he's got room for more shit to be placed upon him. Yeah, we can give him a weird orb. Disciplines. Deals 1 damage to target. Alright. I'm gonna keep upgrading him anyway. And now, if we want to, we can throw a free gun on there so he doesn't always have to cast his 2 fucking damage gun. And he's got more damage overall with oh no, he can make a servo skull attack. That's funny. Okay, hold on. Okay. Do my emotes go in yet? I put in new emotes and I said in the thing that there's new emotes, and then I realized that they have to be approved, and I forgot about that part. So I was like, oh, the new emotes are in. I uploaded this morning, and it's like, oh right, no. I thought I had automatic approval, but I guess not. Well, let me refresh the page because I put them in after I already loaded. Hold on. I think the new emotes are in. They might be. Emotes. Oh, they are in. I got thumbs up. I got grimace. And I got a sad one now. Excellent. That's right. I gotta upload this to Discord too. Anyway, next thing I get on this dude is another piece of armor. I can't get yet. Don't have the money, but still. Okay, let's do fucking. Let's do this guy's mission. Install Voxcaster. This dude. The problem is this guy is having us do ridiculously stupid things the entire time. Just for, but he always gives really good rewards, like the Phosphex and this Guitar Ranger. Like they're things I want, you know. Ooh, this is gonna come with destroyers. Okay. Flayed ones and Acanthrites. Interesting. All right, we're going with Videx for now. It just gives the best stuff, you know. I need some non-Skitarii troops. Or non-Servitor troops. The potential for corruption in the tomb of Agrelek continues to vex me, Magos. The spreading of the incense was not enough. I fear not, Magos. The malevolence of the Necron is overwhelming. Observations of the Tech Cosmos, verse 68. We are derelict in our duty whenever we allow corruption to plague the minds of good men. And what do you suggest? Our progress in the tomb makes it possible for us to install a system of Voxcasters in the structure. I gotta check everything. I gotta look for things. I forgot to look for the thing earlier. Oh shit! Where did I get filmed? Alright, almost not looking at it for the thing. Damn it, I did take it. Just I just discovered that I was like, my friend was like, hey, have you seen my laptop charger? And I was like, oh yeah, I put it next to the laptop. And then I was like, wait, what did I do with it? I remember wrapping it up. I remember actually putting it next to the laptop, and I was like, maybe I have it. And then I just checked, and I was like, oh wait, I never checked. And I looked, and yeah, it's in my backpack. Whoops. Now I gotta organize to get that back. But anyway, I was in that backpack. I also found a bag of Cheeto Puffs and Doritos Cool Ranch because I had those things at my D&D game or whatever. Our progress in the tomb makes it possible for us to install a system of Voxcasters in the structure. And what would that achieve? Lingua Technis prayers could be transmitted to the very heart of the Necron's resting place. Our troops would go everywhere, bathed in sacred binary of the Omnissiah. Sayings of the Princeps 65-4, when thou's desire to discourse purely, use binary. A novel concept, Lector Dogmatis. He doesn't like anything anybody likes. It's like, okay. I have considered your plan, Videx, and a cohort has been deployed to the area. I have personally selected the prayers of purification and translated them into broad spectrum binary. Once the Voxcasters are the tomb will ring into the Omnissiah's word. I have the Voxcasters plotted Magos. I am so uncertain if this is worth the risk to our people. It is not. One in possession of unaugmented emotional centers cannot appreciate the benefits of this operation. Galthorians 445-7. Above all, bullets above blades, care for your soul above all. Concerns are noted, Kepra, but you have my orders. Yes, Magos, his will be done. I don't want to make Kepra mad. She seems reasonable and cool. Okay, hear me out. Dut, dut, duh. Down, over. Yeah. The tunnel. There they go. The cohort's communications pick up transmission played in binary adjacent Xenos language that can be interpreted as a distress signal. It is originating from the next chamber and is transmitted only in the very local area. Approach the chamber to find the source. A ship that Egerler's fleet destroyed, perhaps? It sounds just like the Void Admiral to record its last moments and replay it for his amusement. The chamber contains a flickering hologram of a ship's bridge, with a captain of unknown xenospecies making the transmission as the ship breaks apart around him. Okay. Well, we got knowledge. Oh, foul. Could this be the place of Xenos worship? We have no data on their religious practices, but I retrieve Pharaoh dictates 5312. Not all data should be acquired. The chamber contains a slab of metal that resembles an altar, with the images of glowing, skull-like Necron faces inscribed on the walls. Defile the altar with rancid machine oil and a scattering of burnt-out fuses. Destroy the altar with demolition charges, best not to expose the horde to the corruption ways of the Xenos threat. Seal off the chamber and find another way around. Shatter the altar. Destroy the altar. Mensa Lamentis consulted. Non-standard material detected. Properties logged for later study. Super dense alloy of the... I need to stop trying to destroy these things. The indestructible nature of the Necron altar. Well, alright, we're down one. We got two from the other thing, so... A presence has been detected. The Necron tomb is trying to defend itself. Clearly our mission is working. Euphemisms... A swarm of tiny scarab-like insects emerges from the apertures in the walls and begins scurrying all over the Voxcaster, chewing through its casings with their steel mandibles. Clear away the scarabs with the cohort's melee weapons. Clear away the scarabs with the righteous application of flame. Retrieve the Voxcaster for... Punish. Melee weapons. Ouch. Killing the scarabs is a messy business. Some of the cohort are infested by the creatures and forced to divest themselves of clothing before the biting constructs can be removed. The Voxcaster, however, is saved. Glyph. Glyph. Okay, this one's been blackstone every time. Let's do this one. Oh, it healed him. Alright. You know what? Worth it. Although I would have liked the blackstone. That is nice to have for the fight. The coming fight. Is it always going to go to level 2 no matter what I do? Is that a thing? So I was like, oh, it's only level, it's 1 into 1, and then I touch the thing and it's like 2. Like, okay. What do we have to do? Battle objective, survive 3 battle rounds. Oh. Survive. Why is it so... Okay. You here. Minarius. You can go here. Servitor. Here. Here. No, sorry, here. Here. Don't have enough for another servitor? Jesus. I'll have to grab a cognition real quick. Very early. Because I do want to be able to deploy my other stuff. Okay, the servitor needs to live, so I'm going to make him sort of at an angle here so he can shoot at him, but the other guy won't. End his turn, and he's going to go in behind the servitor, because I don't think these weapons pierce as much as they should. Okay, and there's a thing over there which we could deal with, but I'm probably not going to. Grab the cognition early. Good for now. You go over here. Yes. Okay, this will get us to full for now. Let's try and get him kind of in cover. And then nothing's in range. Is he in range? He is, but that's 2 cognition spent when I kind of want to put some more troops down, so I'll wait. Yeah, this is opening. Flayed ones. Okay, we need a guy right here. What is this vile mix of flesh and machine? Is this form of Necron in its infant state? What has Scavala got to say? Unused unsurety statement loaded. Unsure of life form progression path. Diagnosing possible outcomes. Signs of degradation, deformed segmentation, and physiological deformities. Possible solutions, ++ infant, ++ disease, ++ parasitic life form that represents form of ripped flesh. Should I continue? That's enough, Scavala. I believe we are not the ones to diagnose Necron health, but instead be their executioners. I am mostly concerned for my troops' morale. There have been reports of Skitarii disappearing in these tombs, and I believe I now know why. Skitarii lives less than Archaeotech STC fragments mission. How supportive of you, Redditus. Okay, so we need a servitor here and one here. And let's just use all our cognition while we're here. And put another, like, there as the immovable wall of servitor. Alright, 4 damage right off the bat. You might get shot again in a second here. But hey, they're cognition machines, so that's something. You go over here. Tie that guy up in melee combat, because he's not going to like that. And then you do the same with this dude. Turn there. So we don't need to, like, push forward. We can kind of just hang out. I realize we just need to survive. So I might do that. Although this could slow down the problem if we can get some guys over there. So I'll think about that. I'm gonna keep my dude here. Critical. And I'm gonna have this guy back up and hit the flayed one. Seems like he'd be a problem. And now he's got double opportunity if he moves. Which I don't know if he will, but... Okay. Again, don't want to push forward. Let's go over here. Do this. Give ourselves... Oh, actually I could heal a... Hold on. Whose turn did I delay? This guy? Okay. Can I do this to this one? We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Start here. He fell down the pit. You've killed a Necron unit with a critical hit. When you critically kill a Necron, they are unable to activate their reanimation protocols and are instantly teleported from battle. Nice. Crits are pretty good then. That's a really good... That's really good shit. I'm gonna get my guy right here to try and deal with that and scan it and kill it. See if there's time for that. I know I said we weren't gonna push forward, but this guy still need to go? Oh, this Necron will go first. And how long does this last? For its next base attack. You, actually, yeah. Bring this dude. Oh, wait. Should I pick this up? Yeah. Bring this over. Grab the cognition. Wander over here. Anybody I can shoot? Let's do a free shot while we're here. Just enough to do some damage. And then... I can't shoot any of the others, so... End our turn. And this guy... he's getting up... You know what? He's gonna get up into range. He's gonna be annoying, I've decided. I said no pushing out, but if I can kill them all, you know... It survives very easily if they're all dead. Hello, Flayed One. And other Necron. Oh, now it says kill all enemies. It was... Okay. Cool. It was survive 3 rounds. Now it's kill all enemies. I see. And it's an Omnissiah machine spirit mode. Bam. 4 damage. No crit, but something. Get up in his face again. Bonk. If he's gonna die from a gunshot, might as well make it worth it, you know? Okay. Thinking. Let's get this guy in this direction. I think the flayed one has like a target, which I didn't know was a thing. Interesting. Opportunity attack. Oh, he's gonna kill stuff on the way. That's where he's going, I say. Okay, all my servitors are getting eaten alive. Okay. This dude is gonna... Actually, we don't need the cognition right now. He's gonna go over here and hit this man. Because the servitor will be able to make it to him before he resurrects. So we go Omnissiah mode on this bitch. 3 damage, but -1 armor, I guess. And then one of these. Grab a cognition to make up for that. After this. Actually, I want to hit this dude. Hold on. He is in range. No, he's not. Hold on. I know it's wasting the machine spirit thing, but I just want to make sure he died. You know what? We're gonna Phosphex blast him. Okay. Good to know. That was a decent chunk too. And then get another cognition while we're at it. And then run over here. Give me an opportunity. Yep. We're gonna kill him. There we go. Excellent. Then our dude over here. Servitor just taking out the flayed one. Alright, cool. Oh, he's gonna get shot before that can... Okay. That's fine. It's fine. It's just the tech priest left, but I believe in them. Okay. Hit this man. He could get all the way over there and scan. That would leave this dude on his own with against like 3 Necrons. I don't think I can do that. He will heal himself because he needs it. Then he's going to run his ass over here. Coming from the back. Now he has to deal with him. Cool. There's no troops nearby, so... Get the cognition from this dude before I kill him. Lone shot to him. Or a free shot to him. And then... phosphor shot to him. Okay, he absorbed some of that. Nah, he's fine. Menarius is... Or sorry, Jeremiah has fucking been around. Too paid, I find wisdom. Get up there, buddy. Grab yourself a cognition so you can attack. Oh, it's mega mode too. Wait, while we're at it, hold on. Physical attack, 3 physical damage. He does a prayer. Go for it. Damn, thought it would do a little bit more there, but alright. for all that buffing. Nice cognition. Can't shoot this gun, but it's there. Oh, yes, I can. Hold on. Blam. Done. No threat remaining. Sayings of the Archmagi, Appendix 4. Such sweet music in the chatter of binary. There is no tongue that has no tongue to lie. Ensure the volume is sufficient, Magos. Volume level alpha. Volume level omega. Volume level gamma. Let's do omega. Exalted to the 11th degree. Oh, they wanted to be louder. Mission complete. The final Voxcaster is installed. The binary prayers flow through the tomb, filling both real space and the local noosphere with the words of the workshop, exalting the Omnissiah and the creative Mars. The unholy layer of the alien now rings to the words of the Omnissiah, epigrams of Saint Euclesius 3.89. Protect the shield of the mind, and the body shall be shielded thereby. The Necron can strike at our minds as well as our bodies. We must protect both. In this, Lector Dogmatus, I agree with you. I hope we are of the same mind in other matters, Magos. Our exploration of Silva Tenebris should be executed with a view to the destruction of all traces of the alien. I have not yet decided if we should commit to such extremes, Vedix. I feel multiple emotional prerogatives as well as logical analyses, still all competing for primacy in my neurovaults. Our mission may not be as simple as you think. Just be ready to make the right choice when the time comes, Magos. Recall the words of Fabricator General Plutonus. The eyes of the Omnissiah are ever upon us. Do I lose Blackstone when they got hurt? Is that how that works? I didn't check the spamming. Guitari Ranger. Oh yeah. A lot more clicks that time. Litany of the Electromancer. Let our knowledge be as a lantern in the dark, and our enemies shall burn in its light. The next 2 attacks will ignore all armor. Ooh. Make sure I equip that shit. What do you want, Scavala? You still want that? Still want to give me Cognition Gauge, and you want to give me an Arc Pistol and a Power Field Generator, which I care less about. So, Scavala's next. Probably shouldn't be just hopping back and forth like this. It's probably a waste of time, but it's working for me. Skitari Ranger. Nice. Reveal enemy statistics when dealing damage, and he has a ranged attacks. Now we have ranged and melee troops. Thank God. Okay. Sorry, the Omnissiah. How much did this upgrade be? Oh, it's free. Unique body part. Physical armor. I think he needs more health, honestly. Oh, it's going to cost a whole bunch. Yeah, no, he's been struggling a little bit with staying alive. I'd rather upgrade him than the other dude at the moment. There we go. He's got different legs now, I guess. That cost a slot? I did. Interesting. Cohort. Yeah, I didn't get nearly as much Blackstone this time, so there's no upgrade for my boy. So he's next. He is next. Alright, I'm thinking. Give me a sec. So, it's gonna be a while before I stream again, so I'm trying to decide if I want to end early, but then not be back until literally, like, the 23rd of September. Like, I will be gone for a while. Or... Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true at all. I'm like, oh, I have like my evening job. I can't be on my evening job. My evening job is in the evening. I can still stream it. Okay. So actually, I could be on the 16th, and then the 19th and 20th are possibilities of the 21st too. Yeah. 16th could be good. So I could end it, or I could. These are my thoughts. Could end the stream because I'm kind of tired. or I could just have a really short one today. Or I could swap to something else, maybe try and run Borderlands, but actually I kind of don't want to right now. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to take a small break and do some other stuff that isn't computer related, I think. So yeah, we're going to end here. But I'm enjoying this. This is going on the wheel. It's one of those games where, like, I'm enjoying it. Oh, look who the wheel brought back. Yeah, I'm putting this on the wheel so that the next time we do wheel, it's an option because I was enjoying it. I might even play a little bit on my own. We'll see. The wheel is not... Yeah. You get me. We will see, though. We will see. Let me save this. All right. Then in that case... Okay, later. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry for the short stream today. I'm just tired. You can tell by how late I started the stream, too. Yeah. I just was dead. Just dead. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Again, I'll probably be on the 16th, I want to say. I have my first day of... my first real day of doing my evening job at night. And that'll be until the late morning, so we'll see. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. You can tell I'm tired. I can't think of what I'm supposed to be saying. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my Cheetos that I found. I ate my Cheetos. I'm gonna maybe do something. We'll see. Alright, I will catch you guys later. Bye. Oh, still 20 minutes. 20 seconds. Check out the new emotes. I'm gonna put them in the Discord after this, actually. That's the first thing I'll do. Yeah. We'll catch you guys later. Goodbye. Goodbye.